Well, I mean, things got really heated. I mean, I watched the whole live this morning. You called Floyd a N-word. You gotta hand it to Floyd for actually sitting there and taking all that, verbal abuse from you. I was actually surprised. I probably would have hung up myself.
But he does this with everything, man. He's got $1 million watches.
I don't think he buys every pair.
Think they give them to him?
Yeah, because then you get a video like that.
In an unexpected development, Bill Haney, the vocal father and coach of boxing star Devin Haney, has gone after Floyd Money Mayweather with a heated accusation. Haney is suggesting that Mayweather's massive wealth may not be as genuine as it looks. He claims that the luxury, the public flexing, and the non-stop money talk are simply part of a manufactured presentation, designed to maintain a polished persona rather than reflect the full truth.
When your A game is gone, what adjustments are you going to make? Yeah. And Floyd would always say is that on that given night, he's going to make that right adjustment. Yeah. He's going to box the brawler or brawl the boxer. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Floyd Mayweather has also been making major moves in real estate. Toward the end of 2024, reports claimed he purchased more than 60 properties in Upper Manhattan for around $42 million. That deal allegedly included over 1,000 apartment units along with multiple retail locations, and it was said to be entirely under his name, with no business partners involved. On top of that, Mayweather has reportedly put money into a massive $10 billion development project. The plan is said to involve 18 office towers totaling about 10 million square feet, spread across New York, Chicago, and Jersey City.
First investment was real estate, commercial real estate, skyscrapers actually. So what I did was this. It started off with $5 million. Put up $5 million, I was getting $50,000 a month. On every 18th, every month it was paying off.
You like the cash flow?
Yes, for years. So I said, okay, if it's paying off like this then, and I gave him 7 figures, I said I'm not gonna even give him 8 figures. I went and gave him 9 figures. If it's something that I know is paying off, lucrative and heavy, I got to go with it. Roll the dice, take a chance. You only got one life.
Bill Haney has also spoken out against Floyd Mayweather over what he believes is a lack of financial support for the people around him. Haney raised concerns about how money is being distributed inside Mayweather Promotions, implying that if the company is truly as profitable as it's portrayed, then key figures like Calvin Ford shouldn't be in a position where they seem to be struggling financially. He stressed that taking care of the team matters, arguing that proper pay is essential to keep people from feeling overlooked, avoid resentment, and make sure those working behind the scenes are treated fairly.
Personal between you and Calvin. Also, it's Tank's coach. Is it?
Man, I told Coach.
For those that don't know, Coach Calvin is Tank's coach, so I'm just for our audience.
And I said, listen, ain't no way your fighter gonna be checking the money that y'all talking about checking, and Calvin gonna be looking like that. I told Tank them to pay him. I told him to pay him because, or we need to go on coach's strike around this because ain't no way Bill should be getting paid and Calvin shouldn't. And Calvin need to thank Bill for mentioning this.
So you saying Calvin ain't getting paid?
Yo, he said ain't no reason Calvin should be looking the way he looking if they making all this money.
Now that's the thing. They talk all that money talk. Can't be one looking good and the rest of the crew if you getting thoroughbred money. You know what I'm talking about?
Again.
Yeah.
Haney also took aim at Mayweather's move away from high-level competition and into exhibition bouts, suggesting the change has less to do with love for boxing and more to do with money. In his view, Mayweather's priorities now seem centered on collecting big payouts instead of protecting the sport's credibility and standards.
A few months ago, Bill Haney and Floyd Mayweather were fighting on live, or not fighting, but arguing back and forth.
Yeah.
And Bill Haney said, listen, you know damn well Devin did this and Devin did that. He never lost in the gym, ever. And Floyd said, if you got an undefeated fighter in the gym, congratulations to you.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Floyd said, I never lost under the light.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm talking about.
According to reports, Mayweather was unhappy that he didn't land an agreement similar to the one Devin Haney secured. That frustration has fueled speculation that he could try to interfere with Haney's chances of landing major fights, including possible matchups with Rolando Rolly Romero or Gervonta Davis. The situation has also sparked backlash from well-known names in boxing. Oscar de la Hoya, for example, publicly blamed Mayweather for disrupting what could have been a big fight between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney.
For some of y'all that ain't from the streets and don't understand like the politics of it, you know, that Bill Haney Floyd conversation was well overdue. They have been in the background, sneak dissing each other for a minute. You know, pretty much Floyd is upset that Dev didn't take the deal that he put on the table for him. And he say, okay, you don't want to mess with me, you don't want to take the deal, I'm going to make it tough for you. I'm going to go whisper and rain here. I'm going to make sure Rolly don't fight you. I'm going to make sure Tank don't fight you. You know what I'm saying? And Bill don't like that. Bill feel like it's some little backdoor stuff he been doing. And Bill didn't back down. It was kind of crazy how Bill went at Floyd. He said, I'm putting on, like, where your people from the streets that you put on? You know what I'm saying? Where your community at? Your real people. You know what I'm saying? So
Oscar de la Hoya has suggested that Floyd Mayweather may still be chasing money, which is why he keeps stepping back into the ring from time to time. De la Hoya argues that many fighters end up losing their wealth because of excessive spending over the years, and considering Mayweather's high-end lifestyle, including expensive cars, designer fashion, and private jet travel, De La Hoya's concerns don't come across as completely unfounded.
His lucrative contract, he's gonna fight the very best, unlike Floyd. Waits for fighters to either be over the hill or too young, the way he fought Canelo when he was too young.
Right.
But look, hey, if Floyd really wants to fight, if he really wants to come out of retirement and crawl under his rock, then call out Canelo once again at 160, okay, 100 pounds, 160 pounds, call out Canelo and do the rematch, and that's it.
You think he's talking this trash because he wants a rematch? You think he actually wants
Absolutely.
You think he wants a rematch?
Look, another reason why he's crawled out of his rock, he needs money.
You think he needs money?
Absolutely.
He's always flossing.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
Once
broke?
Again, come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
He's always spending, so I guess.
Absolutely. Look, he's not fighting anymore, so that big money's not coming in. Look at what happened to Mike Tyson. He made what, $500 million?
Right.
You think you can spend $500 million overnight? Absolutely.
You can't.
I doubt he'll ever step into that ring. Floyd's a big freaking...
He called Canelo the easiest win of his career.
Yeah, because he was 21 years old.
Right.
Of course. If I fought Ryan Garcia, who's 19 years old, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna beat him easy because of my experience.
So fight him in his prime, he goes down, you think?
Easy.
What's your message to Floyd?
Floyd, stay under your rock, dude.
You think Canelo's gonna out-earn him eventually? You think he'll make more money than Floyd?
By far. Canelo's 28 years old.
Right.
And he's already made, what, $500 million?
Right.
Easy.
Floyd Mayweather has frequently drawn attention for his lavish expenditures. Among his possessions is a watch valued at $18 million, and he reportedly owns hundreds of others, each priced in the thousands. While these displays certainly turn heads, they also raise questions about whether such spending habits can be maintained over time, even for someone with Mayweather's level of wealth.
My most expensive watch that I currently own is $18 million.
One watch.
One watch.
Tell me about your watch collection, dude. You have to have one of the biggest watch collections in the world.
My watch collection, I think I got somewhere upwards of 100 watches, and I got a lot of $1 million watches.
What should I pay for this one? What do you think? You're here for me now. I need some help. Help a little man out, okay?
That watch is a couple $100,000, easy, but it's worth it because it goes up in value. It appreciates, not depreciate.
Dude, how do you buy a $17 million watch?
No, 18.
18, sorry.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has long ranked among the top-earning athletes, routinely pulling in enormous sums for each fight. A notable example is his 2017 matchup with Conor McGregor, where reports indicate he made approximately $275 million, one of the largest payouts ever for a single sporting event.
How much money could you reasonably walk out of this fight with?
350 million.
$350 million.
Yes.
Wow. I know you love money, right? I mean,
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
What do you do with all this money?
And cash is king.
Do you have an ATM card?
I'm the human ATM.
Floyd Mayweather has never hidden his pride in his achievements, frequently claiming that no other boxer in history has matched his accomplishments. His self-assurance is unmistakable, and his habit of comparing himself to others has helped build his personal brand. though it also draws doubt and criticism that he is equally known for flaunting his luxurious lifestyle, from private jet trips to high-end spending. Yet critics point out that this kind of extravagance, if not paired with carefully managed income, could create financial pressure and raise questions about long-term stability.
You want me to show you right now? Call AJ. My sister, she gonna call my pilot right now.
So you just call your pilot and he just come where? It's like an Uber?
I'm finna show you. AJ.
Hey, what's up?
So yesterday you guys flew over to Vegas to pick my daughter and mother up and my daughter and my grandson up, right?
That's correct, yep.
I got tickets for you guys to go to the Super Bowl tomorrow, but I got Dan, he's gonna go. So I need you to fly over there because you gotta pick a couple people up. You gotta pick some people up for me in Vegas. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course, Chef. Yeah, we're ready to go.
Okay, so let me know. Head over to Clay Lacey and go over to Vegas. So let me know what time you're gonna land so I can send him over there, and then Dan can get on the plane also. Okay?
Okay, so it'll be. I mean, we're sitting here wrapping up dinner now. It's about an hour. About an hour to play. I'd say have him at the airport about 10:45 or so.
Yeah.
Mayweather's focus on luxury and spectacle highlights a broader financial risk. Spending heavily on premium items without factoring in overall financial planning can create money problems, even for those earning at the top level.
Especially was a very successful kickboxer, 4-time world champion. His belts are sitting right behind me right now. But the most he ever got paid for a fight, and he says this openly, is 50 grand. By the time you pay your trainer and your manager 10% each, you got to eat, you got to train for 12 weeks. I mean, if you work out the hours you put in, you're making $15 an hour. Like, it's not amazing money.
Haney claims that Mayweather has shifted from being a celebrated athlete to a figure primarily motivated by money, putting big paychecks ahead of giving fans memorable fights. In contrast, Haney highlights his own philosophy, stressing the value of entertaining spectators and prioritizing the quality of the match over pure financial reward.
You say Tank doesn't want any of it. Why is that? I know you can't give him...
Man, get off of Twitter, man, and knock it off, man. If you the face of boxing, then send over something, man. You know what I'm saying? Something respectful like you're really trying to do this. Because every fighter that Devin gets paid, man, the most money, man. Knock it off, man. That's bunk business, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we don't need you. Let the welfare feed you for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. Because that's where you're going to be at in the welfare line. You keep on the people, giving them the fake fights, talking about that we didn't charge $57. Listen, we going to give you the best fight, and we going to get all the people in there, you know what I'm saying, because that's what we do. And we pay the fighters. We give the fans an opportunity to come in. That's that old business model that you're going to charge the fans for some bull fights and that you the face of boxing because you just keep shoving it down their throat, man. The Mayweather era, that's over with, man. It's the Devin Haney era. That Mayweather is over with, man. You hear me? Over with. Floyd ain't never did what Devin did at 25. Tank ain't did it, nobody else ain't.
In several interviews, sports analyst Stephen A. Smith voiced concern over Mayweather's approach to exhibition bouts, though he agreed that the fight against Conor McGregor was reasonable given McGregor's combat sports background. Beyond that, Smith drew a firm boundary, choosing opponents below Mayweather's caliber just to earn an easy payday. He argued, undermines the legacy the boxer spent years building. Smith suggested that Mayweather seemed more intent on accumulating wealth than safeguarding his historical standing in the sport. The overall impression was unmistakable. Financial gain had taken precedence over meaningful competition.
What I do know, which is where my disappointment comes from. When you are as great as Floyd Money Mayweather, everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space. I know you like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop. You want to get Conor McGregor in the ring for an exhibition match? All right, that's fine. You know, Conor sold that. It was great marketing. He's not a boxer, but hey, he was a knockout artist in the UFC. I get it.
Some reports have cast doubt on Mayweather's claims of making $100 million in a single night. Sources within the boxing world have questioned the accuracy of these numbers, suggesting that such statements may serve more to enhance his public image than reflect the actual earnings.
There's reports online that Floyd's a billionaire. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete in this year and this year. First off, he's never gotten $100 million for a fight. Not even remotely close.
You think it's bull?
I know it is, because I know the fight business. I've been in the fight business my whole life. I'm a promoter right now. He's probably made about $68 million before in one night, which is crazy numbers. Mike Tyson, to put in perspective, when he fought Michael Spinks, that was the biggest fight of all time. When that fight happened, one got $30 million and one got $29.
$250 million against Manny Pacquiao.
No fighter in history of the world. $250 million to go and box? I know that Floyd is still getting in there as recently as this weekend because he needed the money.
I think Floyd's fighting because he needs the money?
Yeah.
Really? Why? You think he blew through all of his money?
Logan Paul has publicly stated that he is still owed money from his exhibition bout with Mayweather. Even though the event generated huge revenue, Paul claims he hasn't been fully paid, raising questions about Mayweather's handling of financial obligations.
Jake, true or false, and why did Floyd Mayweather fully pay up Logan Paul for their fight?
I'm not God, but my spidey senses tell me nah.
I can guarantee me and Logan Paul, we can go out and make $100 million or more.
And so you think he didn't pay up just because he hasn't got the money?
I think he probably spent it on all the girls he pays to be around him.
Logan Paul reached out to us and said that he wanted to do another exhibition. Now, this is the same guy that said he didn't get paid. If he did get paid, he wouldn't be trying to get another payday.
He had the audacity to tell the media that I asked for a rematch. Let me just set the record straight. If I haven't been paid for the first one, why would I ask you for a second fight knowing I'm probably also not going to get paid the money that I was owed for my work? Second off, they asked us for a rematch.
Floyd is broke, man. I've been saying it the whole entire
Bill Haney has openly criticized Floyd Mayweather, accusing him of putting profit ahead of setting up competitive fights for his son. According to Haney, Mayweather is intentionally steering clear of arranging bouts for Devin Haney against top-level opponents like Gervonta Davis, instead prioritizing more financially rewarding matches. Haney's comments highlight the frustration felt by fans and boxing insiders who believe Devin deserves the chance to face elite competitors, but is being held back by business-focused decisions.
No one want to say that because we're available now. So all that other shit. I'm wanting to see who gonna mention Tank other than us. Tank, where you at, Tank? Because now, guess what? We're free and you are. I mean, not free, literally, because you know, they was talking 5% and they might think free means free. You know what I mean? So let's clear that up. Ain't no fight, we don't got no fight, so what's gonna happen? Tank.
At 140.
Yeah. Stop me from saying his name. Punch me in the mouth, because I'm going to keep on saying Tank. Don't want to fight Devin. Period.
Even after past disagreements, Mayweather has indicated a readiness to engage in discussions with Bill Haney, hinting at the possibility of arranging fights for Devin Haney. This change points to either a potential reconciliation or, at minimum, a shared interest in pursuing mutually profitable opportunities.
FaceTime with me.
I don't know how it went.
No, I'm just
I don't
kidding.
know how it
Yeah,
went.
he was calling for me. He was calling for me everywhere, you know, saying, where's Bill? You know, putting up a missing thing that I was missing or something. Why would I be missing, Vlad? I got the best son in the world, the son that rose from the bottom from that one day at the principal's office all the way up to the top of the boxing where the world stopped to watch an event that he was in. I'm a proud dad, proud trainer, and proud manager. So I don't know what he was looking for.
Well, I mean, things got really heated. I mean, I watched the whole live this morning. You called Floyd a N-word. You cussed him out. You got to hand it to Floyd for actually sitting there and taking all that, verbal abuse from you. I was actually surprised. I probably would have hung up myself.
Mike Tyson has openly criticized Floyd Mayweather, especially when it comes to his tendency to show off his wealth and accomplishments. While Tyson recognizes Mayweather's skill and dominance inside the ring, he has voiced unease with the way Mayweather carries himself outside of it. On his popular boxing podcast, Tyson summed it up simply: awesome fighter, great fighter. Yet, some of his methods for amassing wealth have sparked ethical concerns. Issues like unpaid obligations and overstated earnings suggest that, at times, his definition of success leans more toward appearances than genuine integrity.
Floyd Mayweather is the most successful boxer in history with a 50-0 record, and one of the wealthiest athletes of all time with $1 billion in earnings. But I bet you didn't know it all started with a $750,000 bet on himself. Here's the wild story. In 2006, Floyd Mayweather was 10 years into his boxing career and earning over $5 million per fight. At the time, Mayweather was signed to Bob Arum's Top-Rank Boxing promotion, a partnership which saw Arum get 25% of Mayweather's fight purse. But Mayweather wanted more, and in 2006, he turned down $8 million to fight Antonio Margarita and said he deserved $20 million to fight Oscar De La Hoya. Arum wasn't happy and wouldn't pay up, so Mayweather paid the $750,000 exit fee in his contract to leave Top Rank. Mayweather then went on to promote his own fights, earning a percentage of every ticket, hot dog, and beer sold at the event, and most importantly, all pay-per-views sold. And just 1 year later in 2007, after leaving Top Rank, Mayweather made $25 million for his win against Oscar de la Hoya. Now that's what happens when you bet on yourself.
Is Floyd Mayweather truly the financial powerhouse he portrays? Or is Bill Haney revealing a side of the story the boxing community has overlooked? Share your take in the comments below.